Hello, I'm Mega Maxter, and today I'm going to be just introducing you to my new sort of area. Basically, this is still a Yogcraft video, but my last base I don't know what was happening, but there was some major problems, like when not recording, and even worse when I was recording videos for YouTube. So this is my new area. Now I brought with me some basic materials. I set up a quarry. It did this big area. Oh god, the heck. It did this big area, then it did those two little areas. It was powered by an MFSU and biogenerators. Now, for power, I needed something that I could easily get to many different places. So, I'm using biofuel and solar panels. So, the solar panels, these solar panels, this battery here, are actually converting netherrack into lava, which is then being pumped up into that railcraft tank. And then this arboretum is also being powered by solar power. And there's a logger. I need to refill it, but basically the logger produces excess saplings, which are then piped up into each of these 9 fermenters. That is then pumped out into this tank. The tank is to buffer it because the stills are a lot slower, and so there can be quite a build up in the pipes, which is never really a good thing. Oh god, lag. Right. So yeah, so you can see here it's built up. It's fully automated, so I don't have to actually enter these buildings, but that then gets fermented and pumped into here. So there's about 250,000 units, millibuckets, I think the unit is in there, and there's about 500,000 millibuckets in there. As you can see, more is getting produced. There's a couple of extra buildings. It's still expanding. So in here, this is going to be my forestry stuff. So anything to do with forestry goes in here. So I'm using Thorncraft levitators, arcane levitators, to go up and down. So they get rid of fall damage if you use them underneath, and they lift you up when you use the above bit. So that's pretty simple. There's this automated sugarcane stuff. It's just producing loads of sugarcane. Block breakers. Don't really need to expand that too much. This is my automated wheat farm. So seeds get planted. I think basically this won't really work. I need to turn it off. Basically, all that's happening is the seeds are getting pumped up in more seeds. It's complicated. But basically, with the stone of minium, which was in it's in the project table. So a stone of minium, there we go. It's popping up now. Sorry for the lag. It's pretty bad. There we go. So the stone of minium converts can convert 3 bone meal into bones, right? Which is really helpful. But then, if you put a bone in a macerator, for example, it gets converted into 5 bone meal for every 1 bone. So you can produce excess. So once I sort this out, I'm actually just trying to mass produce enough bone meal to fuel it. But basically, when I need wheat, I will pump the bone meal up into the deployers, so it quickly generates tons and tons of wheat. So I'll just disable it for now because it's not really useful. So it also produces an excess. There's all the wheat, and then there's an excess of seeds. I had to take some down to fix the system. I've got a water tower, and this is how I generate power. The main source of my power is this. So I'll be using biofuel into these 4, which is then pumped into this MFSU. Whoop, oh god, which then goes down into that one. There's 3 actually there. Sorry. So yeah, and this, just thought I'd show you this because it's quite cool. So I made a lot of obsidian chests. So while the quarry was mining, it dug up a lot of resources. So that's what's left of all the diamonds. There was quite a lot. Also, I transmuted some gold into diamonds. So there's a lot of obsidian here. So this is all the ore I have yet to smelt. There's some that won't be smelted, like tungsten. And then this is all the ore that's been smelted previously. Now I'm using a combination of 2 texture packs like before, because I haven't fixed it. So some ingots look classy, and good, like these ones, and the 4C sim, and then some look crap, like gold and iron. The texture pack I use is 128-bit because that's the only one that has the Yogcraft texture pack. But when it comes out in 64-bit, then it will all look the same and it will look much better. So then I got a lot of shards. Now, my pride of machinery, I had to use a lot of resources to get this done. Basically, it runs on biofuel, just 2. I only put power in when I'm actually smelting. All the ores go in and they get filtered through into their individual macerators and furnaces. And then that all gets sort of pumped and filtered and smelted. And then pumped straight into that chest, so it's fully automated. So I don't even have to worry about coal or anything. It's amazing. I have still got to furnish my main house. I actually still have to put a bed in and some doors. But I just thought that I would show you around the new facility for my videos. Even so, it still looks pretty good. If there's any particular thing that I don't fully explain in this, I will do another video on it, probably in a creative world. I might clone this one and just use it as a creative world because everything's probably already set up, so that I can just show you. Eventually all these will be filled up with all the machinery I need. This looks a lot better in my own texture pack, in the Sphax texture pack, I swear. Especially with these cobblestone bases. The floors in here look terrible. Like, this is all going to change. So yeah, any comments or anything? I should point out this will have a roof, and I still have to add a Yogcraft building. It might be here, because there's a lot of space you need for Yogcraft, especially if you start using water jars, because they're quite useful. But yeah, so cool. Bye.